But his second one got all the attention after Hill scored. He jumped into the stands, took over for the cameraman. He got a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And after the game, Andy Reid said, quote, "Not good, not good." I was not happy. Shannon, did you have a problem with the celebration?
Look, he could have celebrated 5 or 6 more times. I don't believe they were going to lose this ball game. This is where we are, Skip. The commissioner went around and when he had roundtables and he had this discussion, the fans say they wanted to see more celebration. They were upset that the NFL had suppressed the celebration. They look forward to that. Let a guy have some creativity. And the guys are trying to get out because they have helmets. They have shoulder pads. It's not like a basketball player, Skip, that you see his face or he's shooting free throws, he's shooting jump shots. These players with the, you don't really know them. So they're going to try to get creative and find a way to get their name, get their faces out there, because everybody's trying to build a brand. I would have loved it if they had cut. And so when he got behind the camera, they'd have cut and he could have saw the close-up of what he was shooting at, his teammates.
Good point.
That'd have been really cool, Skip. But look, I understand what Andy said. Like, look, guys, we just have to know when to do this. We get into a playoff game and we're only up 7 or we only go up 3, a 15-yard penalty, and now you're letting the team start from possibly the 35 or the 40-yard line will not be good. I understand the message that Andy is trying to convey to his team, but in this situation, I might be willing to make an exception.
Yep. I'm surprised that the Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe just said what he said about the National Football League. It's the Cardinals. It's still the National Football League. Yeah. So, to Jenny's question and point, I really liked it when I first saw it. I was amused by it. And I have a big problem with it because Pandora's box is opening again. And I don't know where it's all going to stop, because when you step back from it, you say, okay, like I'm a big fan of Richard Pryor's and Eddie Murphy's and Chris Rock's. They are the best. And I know when I watch their stand-up, I am in the best hands. And they're going to hit maybe on 9 out of 10 jokes, maybe 10 out of 10 when they get on a roll, where they'll just have me rolling. But if you go to the comedy club on Tuesday night, you'll get up there and there'll be somebody up there who will just completely swing and miss and bomb. And I fear that while that was inspired, what Tyreek did, this is the age of selfies and self-promotion. This is building brands. So what's next for the National Football League? What's the next step? Because you got to do, can you top this?
I already told you what's going to happen.
How can you top this?
You know what's going to happen? Somebody going to call an Uber. Somebody going to call Grubhub. Somebody going to have something delivered. They going to score a touchdown. And you watch somebody going to walk out the tunnel with a bag of food. You watch what I tell you, Skip Bayless. It's going to happen.
Because
like you said, I got to, he jumped in the stands, or he got a flip phone, or he did. So I got to top it. And the only way I can top it, I'm going to call me an Uber. I'm going to call me Grubhub, and somebody going to deliver me a burger and fries on the side. What can I tell you?
Or you could run all the way up the steps to the first level of the concourse and order a hot dog or something. Let the camera follow you all up there, right?
I jump in the ambulance on the sideline. I'm going to drive the ambulance on the field. Turn the sirens on and everything.
See, you would have loved this.
Oh, man. Who, me?
Never.
Hey, I've been in the ambulance, turn on the sideline, I get a couple of my home. Hey, hop in. Right up out the field.
So you're going to show up the game that you love, right?
No, I'm showing up them. If y'all don't want me to celebrate and get in this ambulance, keep me out the end zone. Because when I get in there, I'm telling them, if I get in this end zone, I'm going to jump in the ambulance and me and my homeboy, we're going to take it around the block.
So I understand that people love this. I understand that it trended yesterday. I understand that people accuse the NFL of being the no fun league. I've heard this for years and years. Back to the Fun Bunch in Washington. Remember that? And how much
the Cowboys stopped that because they got mad and wanted to fight.
Yep, Dennis Thurman, my friend, he was pushing and shoving in the end zone. But the point is that it always reaches a crescendo with Chad Ochocinco or Chad Johnson, whichever, the river dance. I loved all that he did. Everything that he did made me laugh. But he needed props. And he did this before anybody. He went and grabbed the camera. It was down on the sideline, right? But the point is, how far can you let it go before some amateur goes over the edge with something that falls flat on its face? Like, something won't be funny to a lot of people. And I still believe in the game on the field. I still believe it sells itself. I know we went through last year, the ratings are off because of the protests we kept hearing or whatever it is. And I'm like,
which wasn't true, but anyway.
It wasn't true. Right. It was not. But the game endures. The game is still a great game. Again, I love the NBA. I love baseball. I love it all. But this is America's pastime.
But you remember, Skip, for the longest time, they only let you do the custom shoes. They would only let you do them in October when they had the breast cancer awareness or the race awareness. Now they'll let them do them more often because they want the fans involved, and they're going to give the fans what they want. So this is what the fans want. Like you said, of course, we got to take it. We got to take it to the edge. We got to take it over the top. That's why I needed to be in there right now, because I'm telling you, you know what I should have done? I should have jumped on Thunder. You know, we had the horse, the mascot, when he run out there, but I was afraid he'd throw me off, break my back.
A little risky.
Yeah, man, I'd have been right at Thunder. I'd have been like the Zorro out that
That's
thing.
when it goes wrong.
I'd have been tricked. I'd been tricked riding. I'd have been on one leg on the side. I'd have been riding on his hind quarters facing the other way. Get it, Thunder.
How do you know who Zorro is? That's way before
Skip had a
my
TV.
time.
I mean, you make it seem like I didn't have no TV. I know we didn't have a whole lot of money, but we had a little something. A little piece of money, like my grandma said.
Okay, but after a while, even Shannon Sharp's going to be offended by some of these celebrations because they won't be as inspired.
As long as they don't get risque. I don't want to see no twerking.
What if they just get lame? What if you just say... Okay, so they start going farther up in the stands, farther. They go up the aisle and they dance with the woman who's sitting on the aisle. You like that? I don't.
I might go get Andy Reid headset, start calling plays. I'm gonna have me a play sheet. I'm gonna have me a play sheet on the sideline with a fake mic. I would be calling plays like Andy Reid.
You're going to lose your Hall of Fame credentials.
Oh, boy. I had fun with it, but you're right. You got to be careful. There's a fine line. All right, coming up, is Carmelo Anthony already finished in Houston?